Alright, so welcome back. Let's talk blades, because that's what we're into. Today I got for you guys a Benchmade. This is the Benchmade 740 Dejavoo Bob Lum design. This is a very weird knife to me. I don't know why. It just looks very hard to explain. It's very otherworldly. I don't know. Feels, and it also has kind of like an oriental kind of look to it. I don't know how to explain it, but this is a Bob Lum design, so whatever, it works. There's only one configuration to carry this thing, and that is tip down in the pocket like so. So when you reach down in there, you pick it up, and then you're able to get to it. It's got the what looks to be almost like a spider hole right here. So that's a very interesting thing, but Benchmade. And you can see the numbers there a little bit. Should say 740. And then, of course, the Lum symbol, Bob Lum. S30V blade. Yes, this is very, very nicely machined G10 to make it look like wood grain. I kind of like that. That looks really nice. Very interesting handle. It's huge. It's kind of a big handle. And you got that flare up right here, so you know where to stop your fingers. Interesting knife. This pocket clip kind of feels like a hot spot in this area, just a little bit, if you're trying to hold it comfortably. But, I mean, you still got lots of handles, so you can choke down, choke up a little bit. And it's got like this weird swedge at the top here where it's like sharpened kind of, but not really. It's not really sharp. Very interesting on the design. I really do like Lum designs. Bob Lum makes some really interesting blades. It's got like this indentation right here. I don't know if maybe that's for switching grips. It could very easily be for that if you really wanted to, I guess. So that kind of makes it a little easier. Very interesting design. And it's got this weird kind of spacer right here. I don't know, that feels like plastic. Could be. Could also be G10 for all I know. Very interesting knife. So let's go ahead and get to the specs of this. And yes, of course, it comes with the ever so famous Benchmade little pouch. Free with every purchase. So we'll go ahead and go into the specs. It is a liner lock. I believe these are phosphor bronze bushings in there. It is very smooth, but it is a little bit sticky because I've never carried this knife. I bought it, I liked it so much that I put it away because it was just so different. And it's got an opening there. I kind of want to call it the spider hole, but it's not a, that's my skin right there. It just sheared off some skin. That's how sharp this thing is. As I was closing it, my finger was in the way, and it went sleep. I felt it. It like shaved some skin off. So, okay, let's go into it. 4.15 ounces, so under 5 ounces. So that's pretty light for this knife. And we'll go ahead and go into the specs. So, yep, that is a 4-inch blade with an overall 9 1/8 inch. You guys don't need to see the liners. Well, maybe you do. Oh, look, it's milled out for weight reduction. Wow, that's nice. Let's go ahead and go into thickness on this, shall we? So you're looking at 16.7 on the handle, and you're looking at a 3.0 on the blade. Okay. And if I haven't already said it, S30V. So, yeah, this thing is really, it's a very interesting knife. It just feels to me very orientalish, kind of. Got a very interesting feel to it. With a 4-inch blade, you got a lot of reach right here. You really do. So, I don't know. The only thing I don't like is the pocket clip, because look at how high that lip that can get caught on stuff. So if I were to ever carry this knife, I'd have to remove this pocket clip and bend the lip down so it's less likely to get caught on things. If you're looking for the Dejavoo, I can tell you right now, as I was trying to find it, it seems to me like this is a design that has been discontinued. But if you can find it and you want it, I suggest you purchase it. When I bought this knife, it was $230. It's $230, I think, when I purchased this knife. I know it wasn't cheap, but I really liked it. That day when I bought this knife, I know I bought 2 knives because I couldn't make up my mind on which ones I wanted, so I ended up buying this one and another Lum design, which I think I'll come across at some point in my collection so you guys can take a look at it. But it's nice. It really is. It's nice. You know, it's one of those knives that seems kind of pretty. It's a bit rough. It's not making any like grinding noises or anything. It's just really stiff on the opening and the locking, but still a good knife nonetheless. Do I appreciate the hole? I do. Even though it's not a spyderco, it kind of feels like you're opening up the spyderco because of that. So I don't know, maybe Lum really wanted that design on there and he just took it. I don't know. Maybe spyderco okayed it. I guess I can only hope. You know, I really have no clue. But what do you know? This is one of those collectors. So if you're able to find it, I suggest you get it. Maybe I could loosen the pivot on it if I really wanted to. I like how the pivot is actually, you can get it. I like how this is a deep carry pocket clip. So even though, and I'm saying this with a lot of love, even though it is a tip down configuration, it is still very deep carry, so you're not really going to see too much of this knife sticking out of your pocket other than maybe the pocket clip and a little bit of this up here, if that matters to you at all. So getting this out, popping it open, using it, you know, putting it away, whatever. Should be nice either way. A little bit weird on the size and thinness. The tacticalities of this knife is very limited in my opinion, personal opinion, because it's just such a weird knife to me. It's not a bad knife, it's just a weird knife. A very weird knife. Like I said, not a bad knife, just a weird one. I'd probably loosen up the pivot just a little bit because this thing is really stiff. So if I were to, you know, I can flick it open just fine, but yeah, still practically brand new. So if you're able to find the Dejavoo, because that's what it's called, and you're able to pick it up, why not? Nice big knife for what it is. So thanks a bunch. I will see you guys in the next one.